right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 817. I'm your host, GBD, here in Long Island, New York, and as always, we're joined by a man who's equal parts Naoe and Yasuke Wombat.
No, that was good. It was clever.
I am clever, David.
Clever? Is that what they call you? Clever David?
My grandma did.
We're rebranding.
Yeah.
It's now Clever David.
GBD
Clever
is
David.
too stupid when you're in your 50s. You got to have
Right.
a new rebranding.
Clever David is
Clever David.
Follow him on Blue Sky at Clever David.
Yeah. I'm clever enough to not be posting on there. That's how you know that I'm clever.
Mm-hmm.
No posting anywhere. How's everybody doing?
Hang in. You know, want to hear something crazy?
I do.
My son is taller than me.
That's, I mean,
most are.
Are
Yeah.
they? I
People-
mean,
Yeah. No, I mean most people are.
taller than me. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. But today was the day where it was official that I was like, wait a minute, come here for a second. And
Right.
I'm like, stand next to me for a second. I'm like, wait, something's not right here. But there's,
and you lost your weight advantage.
And I lost my weight. I could, yeah, but I got arms now that I didn't have before. But I
Guns,
did
you
get 'em-
mean?
Huh? Guns. I got the guns.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does he aspire to be buff like his dad?
I got him the push-up bar, and he does the push-up bar pretty much every day, and he does ride the exercise bike for about a half hour, like every other day, when he doesn't actually go out and ride his bike. Today he went out and rode the bike because it was nice out.
Beautiful.
And he has track and field in like a week.
Nice.
Nice.
Shipwreck
Yeah.
did track and field.
I know. He wants to be Shipwreck. He doesn't want to be his father. He wants-
Everybody does. It's
yeah,
similar.
He wants to do track and go to college for engineering. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Shipwreck taught me everything I know about running.
So
Yep.
Swing your hands through your pockets.
That's
That's the only thing I think
the
about.
only
don't they
thing you
get
need to know.
stuck?
Well, not in the pockets, like
Oh.
alongside the pockets.
Is that how you get in the pocket?
No, that's how I run. That's how I break my PRs at Orange Theory, even though I haven't gone in so long because I've had a cold for like a week. It's pretty much
Feeling all
gone
right?
now,
Yeah. Okay.
but I felt like shit for like several days. And Ty had it. Ty had it first, gave it to me.
Mhm.
Mrs. Chibi has it now, but she says that she took something magical and now she's better. One of those like
What's his
bullshit products, not Magic Mike. But I don't believe her. I feel like she's still sick. She's just in denial.
name? That happens.
Right.
Hmm.
Anything exciting happened to you between last time and
Did
now,
I
this
get my
very
new?
moment?
Did I have my new coffee machine in the last episode? I can't even remember the Nespresso because I got an
Yes.
Nespresso.
We talked about
Did
it
we talk
last
about the
time.
Nespresso
Now
machine?
it's doing a light show behind you.
Yeah. Well, no, that's actually my printer, which I notice is lighting up, and I don't know why. But
It needs paper or ink.
yeah, something.
Is your
So
Nespresso sitting on top of your printer?
the Nespresso is next to. It's next. Actually, you really can't see it.
It's
You can see the boxes
balancing.
of
The
coffee.
printer is balanced on top of the Nespresso machine.
Espresso machine, yeah. Hmm. No, you could see the anti-monitor over my shoulder, but that's about it.
The what? Who? Anti? Some figure thing. Oh,
Yeah, the anti-monitor. Oh.
what is that thing? That looks like Juggernaut, but he's on Ozempic.
Maybe it's from Crisis on Infinite Earths. He destroyed the multiverse. Did you
Good.
destroy a multiverse?
Finally. Sick of that shit. So confusing. I saw Dolla at Madison Square Garden last week.
How was that?
It was good. It was when we got in there, like there were all these drunk college boys there because that's like the crowd that Dolla would normally attract. He's a DJ, by the way.
I'm not familiar with Dolla. I was going to say you're going to have to explain
Yeah,
this
yeah,
for
I was gonna
some,
say- I
some of
realized.
our audience.
Right. He's very famous. Like he has like probably 9 million listeners on Spotify monthly, but he's a DJ, a producer. So he's got a lot of hit dance records and he's a DJ. And
Songs
he's a
on his
successful
laptop.
It's short for Dom DeLuise.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He's Australian. He's Australian, actually. But he's got he's got a lot of big hits, and he's one of like the bigger DJs, as evidenced by the fact that he can sell out Madison Square Garden 2 nights in a row.
Good for him.
And a lot, not many DJs are playing Madison Square Garden anyway, but he's one of them. And so if you've ever been to Madison Square Garden before, you got to like take these escalators up to get to your seats. Like it's like several floors of escalators, especially our seats. But there were like this group of drunk 12 deep college boys, probably like just all like so loud, so drunk that like I just saw them a mile away and said to Mrs. Cheapy, like, we got to hang back a little so these guys can get ahead of us and just not be in their general area. But I guess like whatever, they were too slow or we walked too fast and we wound up on the same escalator and we're riding up and they're just fucking so loud and annoying. And then like one of them turns around and looks at me and he says, "Are you going to Dolla?" Just like, maybe someone's in the wrong place. Like either it's this guy or it's us. I don't know. But
hey, Grandpa, the
he knew-
Grandpa
he knew.
concert is tomorrow.
Right.
he
knew.
didn't know. He looked like I'll say like he was respectful about it. He was like literally like they were very drunk, like clearly
Did
fucking
they call you sir and ma'am?
almost to that. Like, so they said like you're here for Dolla, and I was like, yeah, like why else would I be here? Like, or something like that. I don't know, nothing like too aggressive.
They help you off the escalator?
No, they were like,
Do
they're
you
like,
need
all
us to
right,
show you to
that's
your
good. We were
seat,
just
sir?"
checking. We were just checking. But then that made me feel so fucking old. I was just like, oh. So I think that the next show is going to be Fatboy Slim, where the audience is going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
That'll be more.
And it's a daytime show. It's a daytime.
Perfect.
It's like in
Perfect.
Queens.
You can get an early dinner.
Well, it's over at daytime means it's over at 10 o'clock at night. Like
Right.
3 to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, you just go for 2:00 dinner.
Right. But
Is it
MSG
at-
is great
Is it at
too.
Rockefeller Center?
No, it's in Queens.
Huh?
It's in Queens.
Huh?
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't know that yeah. They have DJs at Rockefeller Center though. At the skating rink sometimes I've seen.
Yeah, sure they
Outside,
do.
yeah, it looked good. But anyway, it was a good show. Kid Cudi was there and he did his thing.
Oh, no, I know him.
He has a song with Kid Cudi. He has a new one that's just coming out and they have an old one together.
He's from Ohio. Wow.
Yes, but yes.
Yes.
Cincinnati, right?
No, I think
Cleveland.
he's from like Akron or Cleveland.
Yeah. I looked him up. The kids liked him though. The kids were very excited about him, even though he's old. He sang over his record as the DJ played it, as you love to see a performance. Anyway, that was it. Dolla. What else? Oh, this is kind of funny. A guy at the table tennis club, this is like 2 days ago. He's like, "Hey, guess what? I've got a brand new Tesla." Not realizing like he's talking to like #1 Elon hater. And he was like so excited about it. Like, I got a brand new, he's like, the brand new Model Y? He's like, I got it. And he's like pointing out to the parking lot. And I was like, you could see like I must have had a face of like, do not approve. And I'm like, oh, they're still selling those? Like the market hasn't dropped out of those? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I heard that like those are just like they're depreciating so fast now because just like electric cars and in general, but also like Elon. And he's like, oh, the politics? And I was like, yeah, it's problematic.
Politics. Yeah.
Problematic, like is the word. Like, I think, yeah, he didn't know though. He seemed just like he was
Did
so
he take
excited.
you for a ride in it?
No, I was like, I basically like, I had to go. I was picking up Mrs. Cheapy from the train station. I had to go. And so literally like, I was there for a few minutes with him, interacting with him, shitting on his car. And then I left before he could even like really even do much about it. Like,
So, do you have to talk to this person again?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like, fuck you, you bought a Tesla. I said, personally, I pre-ordered a Tesla in 2018, but I could see already that Elon was like kind of fucking posting weird shit about pedophiles and stuff. And I just canceled that shit. Like, I just was like, I don't want to think about this guy when I get in my car this is what I told the guy. I don't want to think about this guy when I get in the car every morning. And he was just like, oh, all right. And then I was like, look, like if Elon was on fire, I wouldn't piss on him to put it out. Like, that's all I'm saying. And then I left.
But you enjoy that sweet ride.
That $80,000 car. I mean, I don't know what a Model Y
I'm looking
costs.
forward to what your next conversation with this guy.
Yeah. I gave him some food for thought.
He's gonna have a new car the next time he sees him.
I don't think he cares that much, but I'm sure he thinks I'm a big goofball. So I don't think he places too much weight on what I say. But hopefully, like, I gave him some food for thought, and I'm not the only one. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk on Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't brag about your Tesla to me. Basically, any other car you can basically brag about, and I'd be excited to hear about it. Until Mark Zuckerberg makes a car. Some show feedback?
Sure. I see you added a couple of things.
The adder.
Yeah. A rabid buffalo asked, did Wombat start painting figurines, or is he still doom scrolling the news like me? I am still doom scrolling the news, which is, I know it's bad. I looked up the figurine stuff, and it's a little overwhelming, and I didn't quite know where to start.
So back to the news.
So I'm like, you know what? I went and I got some more coffee. I bought more boxes of coffee, and
Wait, what does that have to do?
What is that? So you can scroll more?
No, so I could, take my mind off it. So
you
I could
saw
be
some
like,
ads
ooh.
on X about coffee. Trump coffee.
I can think about coffee instead. I'm like, oh, I'll become a coffee person. Not that I wasn't already, but like, ooh, now I could talk about fancier coffees.
Like what?
Like I have my single origin Colombian coffee that I got from Nespresso is good stuff.
From Nespresso?
I did go to, that's right, because we talked about the Nespresso store and how there's always a line at the mall.
Oh,
and
you crack the code?
Yeah, I figured out what the deal is. So I go there and I get on the line like every other, like the other losers.
Not
like
even knowing what it is, you just got on the line.
Well, I wanted to buy more coffee.
Okay.
They sell
Sure.
the good coffee there. So I stand on the line to get the coffee, and the guy walks up to me with like the iPad, and he goes, "Why are you here today?"
I don't know.
Why are you here today?
Why are you here today? And I go, "Oh, I need more coffee for my Nespresso machine." And he types my name in, and he goes, "You'll be next."
Is that because are you here to
this
buy
is like
something?
the most ominous transcript that you can have.
Oh, you're in this exclusive club where you own an espresso machine. Right this way, sir. Pulls back the velvet rope. But then what happens? You'll be next to buy something. The other people are there to get a free drink. I think
you're here for spending money.
You're actually here to give us money. Please do not wait with the riffraff that's here for a free cup of coffee.
Right.
And I'm standing there, and I'm like, so and I had this. They typed my name in the computer because I registered my machine, and they're like, if you buy 7 boxes of coffee today, you get an extra box for free and some free samples and some posters.
Still 25% more than Amazon, probably. But whatever.
No, it's same price.
Okay,
same
okay.
price. It's all the same prices.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm like, sure, because I want the coffee anyway. I'm gonna drink it. I might as well do it while I can get some free shit out of it. So, I get too much coffee, and they make me a cup of coffee while I'm standing there. And it was, it was nice to get your ass kissed a little bit. Like every now and again, you just kind of need that in your life. There's just pretend I'm important for 5 minutes, and I will buy your stupid coffee.
Right.
It is the kind of thing that, kind of like, why not? So I did. What I do
is I have Blue Bottle mail me a bag to my mailbox once every so often, and then I just put it in the machine and it goes.
I could do the mail thing too. I was like, but I was in the mall anyway, so I'm like,
So, but most people are there for the free drink.
Most people are there for the free drink, and they'll wait on a long line like fools, and and I'm
and you're living the high life with carrying your 7 boxes of coffee out of there.
Oh, they're not that big, the boxes, but
I'm just busting your chops.
But it was a heavy bag. So I should maybe have not done this until we were ready to go.
I try to buy everything online. I know you're not supposed to say that. It's not good for local business and all, but just like to have stuff show up in my mailbox, especially if it fits in the mailbox. Just like nice and easy. And if it's stuff that I'm going to go through, like coffee, where I know I'm going to use like a certain amount every month, I just set it and forget it.
Well, of course, I get the coffee, and as soon as I open the new box, they're like, and here's an even better coupon to buy more coffee. And I'm like, I will wait.
Come back. Come back to the mall.
It expires in 2 years. I can hold on to this one.
Yeah. I don't know how many more stores are going to be in business, like retail stores. It feels like there's not much stuff that you can sell in person anymore.
No.
And coffee, I feel like ain't going to be around much longer.
That's why I'm stocking up now.
Yeah. You're supporting the local business.
I'm supporting local businesses.
Nespresso, the local business.
Local Nespresso business.
Colombian origin.
They're paying rent
George
at Roosevelt
Clooney's
Field.
got to eat.
He does. Also from Ohio.
Yes. Yep.
What else we have here? Do you have any other show feedback that we need?
We don't have to do any else of it.
You don't like it?
You made it sound like you didn't want to.
No, I'm just having a conversation.
We'll do this one from Lucid. What is that? Lucid 8? No, Lucid 13. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm stupid.
Yes.
It's not my
Lucid
bad.
the 12, I thought was like a rough leader.
Yeah, it's true. Lucid the 13.
He's doing a great. 13's doing.
He's
a
an
great
honorable man. Yeah,
He's doing a really good job.
Big fan. Have been listening since the beginning. It's always been something I look forward to listening to each week, and a constant in my life for the last 20 years.
Oy.
Used to download the episodes to my iPod Nano to listen at work.
Remember that Nano? Like how cool that was. All that shit.
It was cool. It's still cool.
I know, but now it's
iPods were crazy.
Now it's a commodity.
I remember when my friend got his first iPod, like the first iPod,
The real one.
and the first just music, no touch screen, rolly dial thing.
Yeah.
And he showed it to me, and he's like, "Hey, you got to check this thing out." He's like, "I got like 100 songs on it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "What?"
I still have an iPod or two around here somewhere.
I have one in my car.
Did you ever
has like
use your
1,000
Vita?
songs on it.
Did you ever use your Vita as your primary music playback machine?
I did not.
Wasn't good.
Maybe it's better now. Maybe it's really aged well.
That's had a few
music playing.
upgrades. I had a little MP3 player that was a cube. It was like the size of
I remember that.
Like a piece, like a dice, like slightly bigger than dice. It even had like a little screen on it, and you just like connect it to your computer and just slide all the files over.
Yep.
Memories.